Hi everyone! Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight it's really exciting because it's new moon. So new moon in Chinese it's known as Cho Yat. So what does this mean is that it depends on culture. Like for example, Chinese culture, a lot of people would usually have certain prayers and things like that. But in the spiritual world, we use this time to actually manifest your dreams. So how can you manifest your dreams? There are many ways in manifesting your dreams. I've been talking about this to my clients and to people around me for quite some time. So also later on, we'll be doing some free live readings. So you can actually type out your questions right now. And also I will read up to like 20 people today, so be quick or not you'll be disappointed because I'll only be live for like 1 hour. And okay, so right now let me minimize this screen because I want to look at my notes. So I actually already written a blog post on www.sarahlow.net, which is my old blog site, and I've already written a blog post on this already, how to manifest your dreams, how to be grateful, how to do scripting, and how to also prepare vision boards. So over here, let's go like one by one. So a lot of my clients, they have been writing down their dreams. They have been doing their vision board. They have been doing scriptings for some time. But then how they keep on asking me, oh, how come it didn't come true? Or how come there's delayed and things like that? Obviously, there is always a timeline. For example, if you want to have a baby, you need 9 months to actually give birth to the baby. So even if you want to quicken the process, they will be like, for example, you want the baby to come out at 7 months or 8 months. They always will be a form of like deformity, or maybe the baby is not at like a very good health. So you cannot force things to happen. There must be also a timeline to manifest things, especially if it's a very big thing. For example, I want to manifest like a free food tomorrow or something like that. Of course, that's something that's quite easy to manifest because free food can cost as little as like 5 ringgit. But if you want to manifest something that is very big, for example, I want to manifest like a bungalow house which costs like 10 million or something like that. Of course, that takes time. So that's why you need like frequent effort, but keep on believing because you definitely achieve it. What I love about being a tarot reader and being an astrologer, it is throughout the last like 5-6 years that I have been reading professionally. I have seen a lot of miracles and a lot of like magic happening. So, oh, hi Pig Chan, how are you? Have you been reading? Hi Carrie. So I just spoke to Carrie just now. We just had a reading, and also Damary. So any of you want to have additional if you want want me to do like a reading for you, please type out your questions down below and I'll get back to you later after I teach everyone how to do this like manifesting. So first of all, you actually can also check out my blog post later. It's www.sarahlow.net. So first of all, you actually need to learn how to be grateful. So gratitude is actually the main thing in both law of attraction and also in manifesting your goals. First of all, you need to give thanks. Give thanks, and then how long do you need to do it? So give thanks, right? Right now, at the top of my mind, there are a few things that I can give thanks to. For example, I'm so grateful to have like a house over my head, because I am, even though I need to self-isolate right now, but I'm in a very happy, in a very comfortable and a very good environment. So I'm happy to have like a very beautiful home and also a very beautiful room. So another thing is like I'm so grateful to have family, because I'm actually such a bad cook that all I do every day, for the past few days is just walk downstairs and I already have food on the table, because my older brother and also my mom are very good cooks, so I have like food all the time. And thirdly, I'm so grateful for the opportunity for technology, so I can connect with all of you. My business is not affected at all, and I'm very grateful for that, because I have the technology to connect with clients from all around the world. So the past few days, I've been talking to clients in Singapore, in US, in Florida. So everyone is so connected right now. So I'm very, very grateful for that. So how many like list of gratitude, how many things that you need to write a day? You can write like 100 a day, you can write 10 a day. And how many times do you need to do it? You can do it for like 10 days straight, you can do it for 3 days straight, you can even do for 100 days straight, or even 1 year straight. It's really up to you. In fact, the more you do it, the more positive you feel, you attract things faster. So that's why you need to learn how to have gratitude and also be grateful for things around you. Because a lot of people, a lot of like clients, especially younger clients, when they don't understand certain concepts, they always like, oh, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. So or why does this happen to me? Why does this happen to me? So I have a lot of clients who are quite wealthy. They have very rich parents, but they always like, oh, when things don't work out, they always like ask me, oh, why things happen to them. But I ask them, do you understand how fortunate that you actually are? Do you know that there's actually much greater problems out there? So right now it's like, you know, there's the coronavirus. Why you want to care, right, of what this guy is thinking when this guy is not even like the official boyfriend? You get what I mean? So always like learn to be grateful, because even if you want something and you do all the other steps, you know, like your vision board or your scripting or whatever, but if you're not grateful, you know, the universe won't bless you. So this is something that I learned. So that's why even like very, very, very small things, for example, you know, I got to travel last month for my birthday for 2 weeks. So everywhere I went, I was like very grateful. It's like, thank you so much, universe, for, you know, for blessing me with like all these beautiful lotus flowers that I can see. Thank you so much, like universe, you know, for blessing me with all these wonderful clients who actually support me. You always have to give blessings. And usually I recommend, especially for new moon, because new moon energy or full moon energy lasts for 3 days. It is so today, tomorrow, and the following day. So these 3 days energy is actually very, very powerful for manifesting dreams. So the next 3 days you actually should write down, like, you know, a list of 10 things you're grateful for. So this next 3 days is actually quite powerful. So let's start tonight. So the next thing, which is something that I ask a lot of my clients and a lot of people around me, even my best friends, even myself, to have, it is a vision board. So what is this vision board? So I first learned about vision board actually from Oprah Winfrey. So Oprah Winfrey is an Aquarius and she's also my idol. So what she taught on her program, it is that, you know, whatever you want to come true, you need to have like a vision board. So what is on your vision board? So your vision board can have your like 2020 resolution. It can have like pictures. If you can print out from print out like pictures or photographs of things that you like, your dream house, your dream husband. If your dream husband look like Wang Leehom or Brad Pitt or whatever, you can put it up. You can also post like you can also write like qualities of like your perfect partner, or he should be like 180 cm tall or something like that. You can put it all up in your vision board. And I'm quite shy to show you, but I'll show you from far away. I actually have 2 vision boards. So it's over here. So this one is actually one of my vision board. All these are the images. See all my cute future children. This is my Lamborghini car, and also my Audi TT, my dream wedding. I put here Mrs. Malaysia 2025. So I'm going to be Mrs. Malaysia 2025. So any one of you who want to compete in 2025, forget it, because I'm going to win. And then what else? Okay, so here's my 3-carat diamond ring. I only accept 3-carat and above because I'm a businesswoman. I know what I want. And also my dream tour. I want to go to New York and visit USA. And also, so my dream ring is actually Harry Winston, because diamonds are a girl's best friend, and only legendary women get to wear Harry Winston. And also jet-setting career. So this came true. I always thought it was through my corporate career that I will have a jet-setting career, which actually came true. So when I was based in Vietnam, I was flying all around Southeast Asia, especially to Indonesia, back home to Malaysia, and also to Cambodia, because my company had clients from those areas. So I was jet-setting. Even right now as a tarot reader, amazingly, I am jet-setting, even though right now just around Southeast Asia, but it came true, bloody hell. And over here is all, because I'm so sorry, I'm a bit of a bimbo, so all these are like my dream luxury handbags. And over here, there's actually a 50 ringgit note, because over here say, is just to be grateful of the money and the earnings that I have. So I wrote a note here. Thank you for all the money that I have been given throughout my life. So there's a 50 ringgit note here, and tell me to not take my money for granted. So this is one of my vision board. You can see here all my future cute children. Next up, it is actually a vision board with a lot of like lists. So you see here, I'm like quite greedy. So my list, my 2020 resolution, my 2021 resolution, my 2022 resolution, and 2023 onwards, because I'm so freaking greedy, right? So over here is just a bit of like words of wisdom. You can also put words of wisdom if you like certain like words of wisdom. For example, the world is your oyster, you know, or something like that. So these are words of wisdom. Over here is also words of wisdom. Over here it is my dream husband list. I cannot show you because I'm shy. So my resolution, okay, which one have I already accomplished this year? So I accomplished number 6. Go on a hot air balloon ride. So if any of you have followed me on social media, I went on the hot air balloon ride, you know, like few weeks ago. And what else? Southeast Asia tour. So I did my Southeast Asia Indochina tour a few weeks back ago also. And then over here, number 12, I actually also accomplished this do more media coverage and to create awareness on tarot. So I did quite a number of like media interview, which I've posted, and then yeah, so I've got quite a number of things that I want to accomplish in this year. But even though some of my plans, which amazingly, which got delayed, so it's quite funny. So originally I wanted to go China this year to develop a product, which I'm not going to tell you what, but my cards keep on saying no. My cards keep on saying no, not this year and next year. Sometimes, right, in astrology or also tarot reading, you don't understand why the card tells you that, but you just listen now. Because I know, because in the past I used to be very rebellious. I don't listen to my card, and I always like F myself up. So that's why I learned to listen. That's why when the cards tell me that, in March, don't have any plans at all, like any plans for events or workshops or whatever. So I listened to the card. That's why I didn't have any plans for March, and see what happened. So sometimes, like in tarot, a lot of people, when they don't understand the concept, that's why I'm so passionate to explain to people how tarot works. It is right, it cannot really pinpoint exactly, it's like that. For example, if there is like a female disease, I cannot say, is it like a breast cancer, or is it like, you know, your uterus problem, or is it problem with like fertility and things like that? I cannot pinpoint exactly. It can only give you like a rough idea. So for example, if it indicates health issue, go for a medical checkup, because I cannot pinpoint. Also, to be honest, I don't do many health readings because it's very, very unethical for any type of reader to pinpoint health issues, because everybody should take responsibility of their health and go for their like yearly health checkup. And I'm scared I'm supposed to go for mine soon. So anyways, that's the second one. So always have your vision board if you want to manifest certain things. And also the third one is actually scripting. So what is scripting? I've been telling a lot of my clients to do scripting. So a lot of them DM me, message me personally on how to do scripting. So scripting, it is like you write your wishes as if you have already like achieved it. Means like you write it as if you have already obtained it. For example, it is such a wonderful feeling to win a Nobel Prize for my PhD thesis. Or for example, it is so wonderful to have a handsome husband who looks like Brad Pitt, who loves me and supports me. So you have to, in scripting, you have to write it as if you have already obtained it. And you have to write it multiple times. So there is actually a formula for this. So what's the formula? It is 1 times. So actually, I can share you the link because I've already written down this blog post. So let me copy it. I'll send it. Okay. So the link, it is Okay, so I actually just share across the link. All of you who are watching this, you can actually open it. So scripting, right? The formula for scripting, it is 1 times 11, 3 times 33, 7 times 77, so on and so forth. You can actually multiply. So what does this mean? So what does this mean is that you script it, you write it multiple times, 11 times. 1 times 11 means, right, 11 times for 1 day. Or you can write it multiple times, 33 times a day for 3 days straight, which is actually much more powerful because next 3 days, the new moon energy is very, very powerful. And you can also write it 77 times for 7 days straight. So each day you write it for 77 times. You can also write it like 100 times a day for 10 days straight. But to be honest, right, I've only done up to like 3 times 33. My hand already quite pain now, okay? Because I tend to like hold my pen very tightly. So I've got this bad habit. So yeah, so that is actually the formula for doing scripting. You can check out the link that I just posted just now. And new moon is also for any of you who actually love crystals, who love tarot cards, or love like singing bowls or things like that, or if you like to light a candle to make wishes come true, feel free to do that. So any one of you who like crystals, who like singing bowls, or do any form of healing, or tarot reading, you can put your deck like out in the open, outdoors, and also let the like moon energy heal it. So for example, as a tarot reader, I use my cards a lot. So they say that the card, sometimes when the client is sad, when they're feeling negative, the cards will absorb certain negative energies. So this is a time to actually in a way, not just like release the energy, but to re-energize the card. New moon is actually to re-energize the card. Full moon is to release the negative energy. I'm so sorry, I got it mixed up. But to re-energize the card, new moon is actually the right time to do it. So who is online right now? Let me check. Van Arian, okay. I asked in your IG live. Okay, so you all don't have that many competition compared to Instagram live last night, and unfortunately I cannot even save my video, so I'm quite upset. I thought I can post it up, but any of you, if you have, because there's not many competition today on Facebook, because I'm actually much more active on Instagram. So if you want to post your question, just feel free to post your question. It's like there's no competition at all. Okay, just wondering, do you read any Neville's material? Who's Neville? I'm not sure who is it. Neville. The only Neville I know is in Harry Potter. So that Mary Abdullah reminds me of The Secret. Yes, it's actually Law of Attraction is actually The Secret. In fact, I've got 2 books. It's in my bookshelf. When did you do this board? I do this board like many years ago, like many years ago. In fact, got a lot of dust. There's a lot of dust, but I just add my wishes. So I don't, even though my 2020 resolution is as such, meaning I have like 5 items or something like that, but I do not like force myself to complete all of it. I only complete, I'm okay with completing just 80% of it. Like 80% is actually a very big achievement already. You must also be flexible, because sometimes in our life, right, we need to like move things forward and move things backward. So why I do like 3-year resolution, because if there's anything right, I can accomplish this year, so I just move it back and forward, because we need to be flexible. Look, right now it's like who would expect there will be a crisis right now? So even though last November and last December, they have been astrologers talking about, there's a possibility of plague and things like that, I didn't expect that it would be this bad. I was expecting something to happen, but I didn't expect this bad, because like I mentioned, astrologers or even tarot reader, we can only look like roughly, but we cannot pinpoint exactly. So just be flexible on your vision board or your resolution. And I think 80% is an extremely high like number already to achieve. So I usually achieve like 80% of my resolutions in a year. So next up, and my vision board, I think I did like 5 years ago. So I just like move. Like if, okay, I changed my mind. I think I want like a more handsome husband or something like that. So I changed it. I changed like a different picture or something like that. Hi, Farah. Okay, what else? I do my gratitude list every day and write down affirmations every day, but I don't do vision board. Is vision board necessary? I find that it's much more powerful because vision board, why vision board is powerful? Because you put it up and you look at it every day. So when you look at it every day, it's like a positive reminder for you. So to me, it works. So it is like, it's up to you. I'm just teaching this 3 technique because a lot of my clients, they want to manifest it faster. So I want to do it faster. I want to do it now. So yeah. Hi, Teresa. How are you? So Teresa, Tik Chen and Teresa is actually my student. So Kayan Fong, considering between a 1-year postgrad certificate in teaching or 2-year master's program in education, what does the card say? Okay, later I'll pick out cards for you. Let me say hi to everyone. Neville Goddard. I may or may not come across this person, not very, very familiar. Leanne, hi. Hey, Sarah, hi. Tracy Wu. Tracy is also my student. Tracy, how long do I need to put the card under the moon? Oh, very fast only. If you want to put the card under the moon or the sun or whatever, it's just like open all 78 cards and then like keep it back, like simpan it back. You don't need to put it like very, very, very long. Can I have a forecast card for April, Leanne? Van Aaron, it's one of the LOA teachers. Yeah. So LOA teachers that I actually follow Abraham Hicks, but not many people like her teaching because it's as if, right, something like how say she is, what's the word? She is like possessed by something. So a lot of people don't like it. But then I resonate with her. She's also quite funny, quite straightforward, quite sarcastic also, which I like. I like people who are funny and sarcastic, like myself. So let's go through questions. Any of you have questions? Please type out your questions and I go through it one by one. Okay, so let's start with Kayan. So Kayan asks, considering between a 1-year postgrad certificate in teaching or 2-year master's program in education, what the card says. So this one is actually 2 different questions. But because you don't have much competition tonight, so let me open like 2 cards for you. 1-year postgrad certificate in teaching, 2-year master program in education. Postgrad. What is the difference? Isn't a postgrad a master's also? So let's see what the cards say. Okay, so over here it's a money card and it's also like a saving money card. So if you were to do the 1-year postgrad certificate, I think it's possibly cheaper. That's why this card means like holding on to money, means you are able to save certain money, like save money also. Then the second card, right, it is 6 of Swords, but it's in reverse. If it's upright, right, it means like it's a positive direction to go into, but it's in reverse, means it is not a positive direction to go into. It's like a negative direction to go into. So that is what the card says. So if I were you, I usually don't make decisions for client because I cannot play God, like it's your own life. But according to your cards, right, it actually saves you more money to do the first option, which is the 1-year postgrad certificate in teaching. So I don't know what's the difference because master is also a postgrad. Then 1-year postgrad is also a postgrad. So I'm not sure what is the difference. But the card says you actually save much more money with the 1-year postgrad. So the next person, can I have a forecast card for April? Sure. Let me shuffle. I'll be using the Guardian Angel one because let's see what your Guardian Angel says. So over here, 3 of Emotions. This is the card. What it says is, wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancy, birth, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginning or happy endings are just around the corner. So 3 of Emotions. The traditional card for this is 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups signifies like parties, gatherings. It also signifies like networking. Maybe you should improve your network, and it also signifies a friendship and also maybe flirtation. If you're single and ready to mingle, this is actually a good time for you. You're asking for April, right? Not this month, because this month also you cannot single and ready to mingle only next month. So next month, yeah, you should go out, make more new friends, more new network also for your business or career if you do business. Okay, next up. Yeah, Abraham Hicks. So I like her, but not everybody resonate with her. I like it because she's very sarcastic and very straightforward, and I like people who are like that. Tik Chen, I was quite close in getting a new job opportunity just before the MCO, and now with the 2 weeks pause, I wonder if the job's still there and what should I do? Okay, let's see what the card says. Let me reshuffle the deck. Let's see what the cards say, yeah? Okay, King of Wands, but in reverse war. So when you say quite close in getting the job opportunity, I don't know whether you mean quite close as in you're supposed to go for a last interview before getting the offer or something like that. But this card, right, is like a male boss or male mentor or something like that. Even if it's not a male boss, even if you say that your boss is a female, it is a woman with a lot of masculine energy. So basically, you might not, maybe it's like, maybe you missed the bullet in this job, because even if it's like a very good job opportunity, but if you don't like, relate well, or if you don't you're not able to communicate well or be on the same page with your bosses, really just waste of time. Because over here, it shows there is a possibility with that new boss, maybe both of you are actually very different in personality, different in language of love, different in execution style. So that is what this card says. So whether you get it or not, to be honest, I think better not based on this card, because even if you get it, I would tell you that you need a lot of patience, which you have because you're a Taurus, and I know Pik Chen's one because Pik Chen's my student. So yeah, a lot of patience to handle this person. Maybe very, very bad temper also. It's like this person is like his way or the highway. Okay. And I love the way she can turn around negative statements to a positive one. Correct. Actually, not really turning around now. It's just that she's a very, very logic-driven person. So she, like a lot of things she say makes sense. Mickey Ying, will my trip to October everything be all right? I want to know that also. I want to go holiday. One of my resolution this year is actually to go to like a new location like every month, even if it's not overseas, right? I just want to like go Malacca or Terengganu or something like that. But now I cannot even leave my house. So yeah, I've been desperate to go somewhere. And today, like I think Carrie is not Carrie. So I had a first client today at 5 o'clock, and I think I beat crazy. I kept like, I kept forgetting her appointment time. She actually booked me at 5:30 and I thought it was 5 o'clock. I was like, okay, I locked myself at home right too long and I haven't seen the sunlight. So I'm a bit crazy right now. So let's see in October, what does the card says? Oh, wishes come true. It's a wishes come true card. Means like everything will be okay. Your wishes will come true. I'm so sorry, a bit too bright. So this card shows like wishes come true. So your wish will come true. So don't worry, everything will be smooth sailing by October. So my first law of attraction teacher is Hicks. Whenever I feel to turn around my negative thoughts, I always search her videos on YouTube. Yeah, I listen to her every day. I actually like to go like jogging around my housing area, and then like I'll listen to her. Joanta Joseph, hi, how are you? Damari Abdullah, who's also my client. What are my options since I'll be temporarily laid off for 1 month? 1 month long April. Do I look for another job in the same field, or do I grab or I am a massage therapist. Yeah, I know what you do. Why your boss lay you off? I think you cannot fight for your like rights or something like that, because I find that Malaysians are actually quite blessed in a way, because we actually can still fight for our rights. But as I was reading online, a lot of people online got laid off. So it's so unfair and very, very cruel, in fact. But let's see what the card says, because there's actually like a few options there. But let's see what the card says. Oh, this card shows, right, there is a generous mentor that would help you. So for example, if you right now, right, if you want to seek for a job, maybe drive Grab, or you want to do a part-time job, there will be certain people that would actually want to give you the opportunity, because you see over here is a person giving out opportunity. So right now, right, just continue to look for the opportunity. If there's opportunity to work in another massage center, or the opportunity to drive Grab, or opportunity to get another part-time job, just continue to seek for it, because there are people wanting to help you. So don't give up hope. Yeah, good luck to you. Okay, Carmen. Hi Sarah, may I ask if I will have new career offer, opportunity, and financial forecast in April? Okay, financial forecast. I usually don't do financial forecast because I'm not a banker or like stockbroker. Neither do I have that good of a financial knowledge. But let's see what the cards say. Page of Swords. Page of Swords shows right that you're actually very, very intelligent. You're a very intelligent and reasonably young person, and you don't need to be afraid because Page of Swords are people who are skilled workers, for example, and white collared workers. So, for example, you're either a lawyer or like a banker or a doctor. If you're a doctor, you won't be here tonight lah. I think. But basically, you're a skilled professional, and a lot of industries actually need your profession. So even if you want to have a new job offer, right, it's no problem with, like, for you, because this card alone shows that number one, you're a very intelligent person. Number two, like your skill set is needed in like certain industry, so you don't need to worry at all. So financial, I'm not sure whether right now you are like freelancing or you are attached to a company and things like that, but you are able to manage it because this card alone shows that you are intelligent enough to have the strategy to manage it. Next up, good to know one of the Higgs followers in Malaysia. Yeah, I can say followers also. If I have the chance to like fly to US to watch her one day, I would love to. Jason Chin, how will this COVID-19 and MCO affect me in terms of work and personally? Okay, let's see what the card says. Very good in like structuring your question. So usually that is like a very, very good like question structure because we look at the prospect, we look at the situation. Usually most tarot reader and when I tell my students like don't do yes no question because yes only and no only, it doesn't provide any like additional guidance. So that is a good question because this question actually provide guidance. Let's see. I will use like the guardian angel card. Let's see what the card says. Successful completion. So what does this successful completion means? This card is actually the World card. In the traditional deck, this is card number 21, which is the World card. So what the World means, right, is continue to seek out opportunities. So over here specifically, this is a time of incredible accomplishment. You are justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. So right now, you're about to complete certain things. Either complete a new project. Maybe that is why you're asking, oh, when's the next project, something like that. But this card tells you, right now, just take time to like, oh, okay, I just completed this project. So take time to and you're also blessed with many spiritual insight. So the World card is actually looking out for your next project, looking out for your next opportunity. But right now, whatever you're completing, whatever you're doing, you're actually doing a very, very good job. So don't worry about it because this card also means, right, especially the World card means there are opportunities at four corners of the world. So it means like the opportunities are actually quite good out there, so you don't need to worry whether you're going to get a new project or a new job or something like that. Basically, you have those opportunities. Let's go and seek out those opportunities. Okay. Will our movement restriction order be lifted end of this month? To be honest, Tracy, I believe that the movement restriction order should be continued for another 1-2 weeks because things are very, very crazy. Like, you don't know, right? It's really, can you imagine? Right now it's 2020 and we are in the middle of a freaking like zombie apocalypse. Like, I cannot imagine. Right now, right, I really feel, right, what it's like to be in a zombie apocalypse and to be in the middle of war. Because like when you're like during war, everybody hide at home, or zombie apocalypse, everybody hide at home because you don't know who is infected. So like Tracy is a business owner, so I totally understand. For business, right, you need to continue working. But I think for everyone's safety and the safety of our family, because we don't want to carry it and carry back home, we should actually continue this restricted like movement, right, for another 1-2 weeks. That's what I believe lah. Because numbers only start to go down a bit lah today, but it's still reasonably high because you don't know who's infected. But according to astrologers overseas, they say there will be a revelation. There will be something like a revelation that will be happening in mid-April, and it will be controlled by the end of the year. But controlled, not eradicated, by the end of the year. So if you need to like either slow down projects or plan your finances, especially in businesses. Please plan like properly, because there will be things that slow down. Thanks, Sarah. Postgrad is slightly lower level than master's program. Was considering a lot between both options. Thanks for the card. You're most welcome. Oh, thank you. Do you have any recommendations on good astrology courses? I took my astrology course like 11 years ago in New Zealand from this teacher called Carol Squires, but she's not teaching anymore. She is quite old already. I think she is close to 80 years old, so she's not teaching anymore. But it was in New Zealand, and she was based in North Shore and basically in Auckland, but she's not teaching anymore. So I don't know whether there's any other courses out there, because I took my own course like 11 years ago. It was quite long ago. So Big Chen, thanks. You're most welcome. Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Mickey, you're most welcome. Dan Mary Abdullah, thanks. Thank you very much. So good luck and keep on trying. Christina Mori, hello. Paglian Chiok, may I know in what way MCO will affect my work and career? So let's see what the card says. So over here, it is a money card, but it's in reverse. But let me reverse it, because this card doesn't really have like a reverse meaning. So what this card means, right, it is, you see, I think it is affecting a lot of companies. So as over here, you see, it's affecting company. Like this person is like out in the cold, feeling very cold, feeling very insecure. So maybe right now, right, I cannot. So Pigman is actually my one of my clients. So I cannot remember what was our reading in regards to your career, but maybe you should think twice if you should move to another industry, maybe like a digital based industry or things like that. Because on Instagram Live last night, I actually told everyone to pick up digital skills, pick up technology skills, because it will help you in the long run. Or or companies, right, especially traditional companies who refuse to digitize their business, they will suffer, and they are already suffering now, because last Saturday Saturn went into Aquarius, which is the Aquarius is a sign of science and technology. So in the next 3 years, there will be a lot of development in sciences and technology. So if you don't improve yourself, if you don't learn digital knowledge, you will actually lose out a lot. So even like, let's say for example, Tracy is actually a lawyer. You should learn, right, certain like law tech or something like that to learn how to like either market your business online, or do something online, like something like online basis, or like I don't know, maybe have like a social media for all lawyers, like a LinkedIn for lawyers or something like that. Creates a certain like a social media platform for lawyers. Yeah, it can happen. Why not, right? So over here shows, right, you really need to reflect, because all your efforts, you're not getting your ROI. That's why you feel very insecure in your current company. All your efforts in your current company, you're not getting the ROI basically. So you should really think twice. Marie, how about freelance massage therapies, bone setting services, but guests have to wait cause COVID-19? When can I manifest this option? When you can. The more you work harder, the faster it is, right? Like we all have to work hard. But let's see what the card says, yeah? Let me open like a guardian angel card. Seeing clearly. This is what the card says, seeing clearly. So what this card says, it is time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision many amazing possibilities. Don't worry. The pause, so funny, the card say, right, there's a pause right now. So the pause right now is actually a momentum for you. While you rethink your plan, embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So funny that there's like the word pause. Right now you're pausing, but this pause, right, it will actually give you that momentum. Like right now, okay, there's so many things I want to do right now. So once we all can like keluar penjara, we can all get out of jail, then after that it's like, I want to do this now. So it's actually a momentum for you, even though right now you're at this pause. So right now, the next few days, just reflect on what you want to do, things like that, and strategize your plan. So a lot of people, I want to do this, I want to do that, but they don't have like a proper plan or a proper strategy. So yeah, so that's why this card tells you, just properly plan the strategy first and execute it once you're able to. Jason Chin, thanks Sarah, you're most welcome. Christina Mori, can I know what future is waiting for me this year? Okay, let's see what the card says. So over here, oh, okay, this is actually card number 4, which is the Emperor card, organization. So for you, your plans are on target this year and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. Because the Emperor is actually like a strong male figure. Even it's not a male figure, it's like a very, very masculine woman. So seek out a mentor that is able to help you reach your goals faster, whether it's in your career or it's in your personal life. You can seek out a mentor. So that's what is the guidance from the card. So this is not like a traditional like a tarot card, but this is actually called an oracle card. So any of you out there who are very interested in like tarot but don't know how to read, you can actually buy this kind of card because the message is already there already. So yeah. Next up, Joventa Joseph. Hi Sarah, just wondering if is dream board really what it's called? Dream board or vision board, you can say either. I saw a lot of people doing it by writing their dreams on the board and finally getting it. Does it also count as dream manifestation? Dream manifestation, I think it is different because there's something called dream therapy. There are a few psychologists that actually use dream therapy, but it's different, I think. So dream therapy, right, is like whatever you dream about. For example, right, since childhood, you can dreaming about like falling off a building or something like that. So there's actually like a deeper meaning because you actually maybe have like certain childhood issues and things like that. So I think it's slightly different. But what I call it like a vision board. So is it necessary? Like for me, I feel positive like looking at it every day because it's a reminder for me. Okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. I like that structure in my life. Then after that, it's like, okay, how can I do this? How can I do this? So it's a reminder. So for me, it is good for me. So, but it is like to each their own. If it's good for you, then it's good for you. If it's not, it's not. But I believe that you can manifest your dreams faster lah if you do it. One Aryan, I believe this apocalypse is necessary for Earth to heal. 2020 brings a lot of changes for new things to come. I totally believe so. I feel that we humans have taken many things for granted, and all this inner healing are things that I have been telling people to do, a lot of my clients to do. But they every time tell me, oh, I don't have the time to heal, I don't have the time to meditate and all that. But right now you have all the time to heal, you have all the time to self-reflect, you have all the time to think about your relationship and things like that because you're seeing your partner every day. Yeah, so God, the universe is giving you the time right now to do a lot of things. So I totally agree with you. Carmen Me, thank you for the card. You're most welcome. Joventa Joseph. Anyway, yesterday, insight really helped. It makes sense by the Saturn return Aquarius. Make me step ahead of my own game. Yeah, I think that everyone should do it lah, because a lot of people are like, oh, they have that knowledge but they don't do anything about it. Jason Chin, do you also learn about astronomy when learning astrology and tarot? Astronomy is different. Astronomy is like understanding like the position of the stars and understanding the qualities of the planet, which I am actually not. Oh my god, my hair, which I'm actually not that familiar of. So astronomy is totally different because I don't even have like a telescope to look at the stars and things like that. So no. Piglian Chok, thank you, Sarah. You're most welcome. Christina Mori, thanks, Sarah. Carrie, can I have a card from Guardian Angel deck, please? Sure. Let's see what the Guardian Angel deck says. Tree of Thought. So tree of thought, it means loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time. And then you'll be able to see clearly how this situation has been for your spiritual growth. So funny. This is something that both of us have been talking about right before this session. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So what this card means is that everything happened for a reason. When you think about what has happened in your life, you will realize why it has happened. So funny. We're just talking about this topic. It's in a way, sometimes the card is quite creepy and quite eerie, especially when I first started reading. I was like, oh my god, it comes true. So sometimes when things come true, I also get quite shook, even though it's like quite happy and quite surprised. But it's sometimes like things like this happen, it's like the sadness that you feel will fade in time, and then you'll be able to clearly see how important this situation is. Exactly what we were talking about just now, right before this session, Carrie. So yeah, this card is like, just to confirm what we were talking about just now. So what, even though you feel sadness, about certain things in your life, but then it is very cliche, but really everything happens for a reason. Venus, Augustine. Hi, Sarah. May I know if small business this year is okay? Okay, let's see what the card says. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups, this symbolizes you. Page of Cups, right? It's someone who's quite good in talking. So this card shows that you're quite good at talking. Maybe you're a salesperson or you have sales skills. So this person also have the ability to negotiate, because water also means communication. So you actually have that sales skills inside of you. So yeah, to start a small business is good. And also water means emotions. So basically, if you're doing something that you're very emotionally, that you feel very emotionally attached to, for example, if you love children. So if you were to talk about children, you can talk like, 5 hours about it. So anything that you're emotionally connected to, yeah, you should start a small side business about it, because you have the ability to sell it. Because it's basically a salesperson card and a card to like influence people. Next up, oh my God, truly resonate, right? So scary, right? Hey, can I? So is there any more questions out there? We have like a few more minutes. New comments. How am I unable to scroll down? Okay. So if there's no more questions, I will end my... Okay, Tracy, how is this pandemic going to affect my business and my upcoming venture? Okay, just in time, Tracy. I was just about to finish. Okay, let's see. Okay, over here, 3 of Swords, but in reverse. So next 3 months. So next 3 months, it will affect, next 3 months. And then right now, it's actually quite heartbreaking for you, because you want a lot of projects to move at the moment, but it is very heartbreaking for you. But next 3 months, right, if you're able to properly strategize, because Swords means mental energy, mental strategy, mental energy, and you are Libra. So Libra are air signs, which symbolize Swords, means you actually have the ability, right, to strategize right now. So right now, right, you should really like strategize your plan for the next 3 months, especially. However, I like that this card is in reverse, meaning it will be manageable. Meaning, right, the heartbreak that you're feeling at the current moment, because you want your projects to move, you will slowly let go of the pain. So basically, this card symbolizes that you're able to get through it, but strategize right now, especially for the next 3 months. Sunny has so many questions. Anyway, I'm Phoenix. Okay, hi. Thank you for the explanation, because I'm doing a dream board last night. I want to know the difference. Yep. So you can do any dream board. Actually, anything, right, that makes you feel good, just do it. For example, even a lot of people, they ask me, oh, do you believe in crystals? I like crystals because it's pretty, but do I believe in it? I don't have much knowledge in it. But I feel that if crystals, sometimes, right, crystals like amethyst and things like that, the colors actually relaxes me. So if anything makes you feel good, it's actually quite, I think it's good lah. Nikki, will everything be all right for me this year? Okay, let me see what the card say. The card says, right, you're actually going through a lot of mental stress at the moment. You should learn to let go. Like in the next 10 months, because this is 10 of Swords, next 10 months, right, learn to let go of things. At times, right, there are negative experience that has happened in your life, but you cannot let go, because Swords means it's all in your mind. It's mental energy. It's all in your mind. You should learn to let go in the next 10 months. Okay. Thanks, Sarah. I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for everything, Carrie. Tracy, thank you, love. You're most welcome. Kel Wong. Hi, Sarah. May I know is my financial status this year will improve? Let's see what the card says. Strength card. Need to have patience. It will improve gradually, but you need to have patience. It won't happen or next 6 months or next 1 year. Just have patience. Maybe the following year, even if it's not the next 1 year, because maybe it's the following year, because Cal is also my client. So maybe right in your chart like this year, or your reading this year, you need to improve on your network first. Because right now, if you don't improve your network, you don't even have the opportunity, how can you like improve like your financial status, right? Because our money, most people, like 90% of people, unless you do certain investments or unless you have like family inheritance, your money comes from your business or your work. So that's why have patience, because there are things that you need to do right now in order to get that financial stability. Ching Wen, hi, can I have a card for my career this year? Okay, let's see what the card says. Judgment, the judgment card, but it's in reverse. So what this means, right? It is right now you might want to like look for another new opportunity or new job, but it's in reversal. So the decision may be negative. So right now, maybe you need to stay on first, because a lot of people are laid off currently. A lot of people, you know, they are quite afraid of their like job or business or whatever. So right now, at the time being, maybe stay on first. There's a possibility, because this card means like wanting to make decision, but the decision might go against you because the judgment card is in reverse. This is how the card looks like when it's upright. Yeah, so the card was in reverse. So think about your options first. Maybe like, you know, the following year, because I think overall the whole world, the economy is quite up and down. Like a lot of people are just like waiting and seeing at the moment. Mickey, thanks. Mary, one last question. I met my ex-girlfriend and she say to me, I look very handsome. What does she mean? She look very handsome lah. I mean, she's flirting with you lah. But let's see. Let's pick a card from the love deck, yeah? The romance angel. Card says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Is it because you have been very, very positive lately? That's why, you know, you exude like handsomeness. There's a possibility maybe like you have been like much more positive. That is why right now you look more handsome, which is true. I actually look better right now in my 30s compared to when I was in my 20s. Because in my 20s, I didn't get enough sleep. I was like working like crazy and I didn't get enough sleep. But right now, I actually look much better. So yeah, maybe because of positive mindset, because this card also shows like positive, like your positive mindset actually make you like much more good looking. Tel Wong, thanks, Sarah. You're most welcome. Teresa, Lawrence, Sarah, could I have the angel message, please? Sure. Okay, let's see what the card says. 10 of Thoughts. So this card, a situation that has been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. It can be related, it most likely be related to your work. Meaning, right, there are certain things, of course, maybe even your personal life, certain things has been this card says certain things have been troubling you, but it has slowly come to an end. You have found a solution. That's why you can breathe a sigh of relief. So maybe like certain people who have codependency issues, could be your boss, you know, or someone in your life who is very dependent on you. You will be free of this person. Basically, this is what this card say. Like a lot of things that you have been holding inside your heart for some time, you know, you are able to release it and let go. Yeah, you do look better. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you all of you for joining in tonight. Tomorrow I'll be on YouTube Live. So my YouTube, just search for me, it's Sarah Melo. I'll be on YouTube Live. So I'll be reading. If you have any questions like tonight, right? If you're like, oh, I got more questions on Ask Sarah, you can ask me on YouTube Live tomorrow, and it'll be at 8:30 to 9:30 tomorrow night. So thank you all of you for joining in. Thank you for all your support, especially to my clients, to my friends, and also to my students. Thank you for all your support. Good night to you, and we are all in this together. So stay strong. We will all get through it. Most importantly, have positive mindset. Okay? So good night, everyone. Stay positive and God bless you.